Theme song. All right, so the advanced assembler has finished researching, which means it's time to get that done here. So we're just going to go in here and refine 1 carbon for every 5 steel plates, I believe. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's just do 6 batches of steel plates to have those in stock and get that started. We are done mining the Hyperium, of which we now have quite a lot, so things are looking very good. Let us jump out of here. Oh yeah, and also, by the way, you know, welcome back to Solid Content, and welcome back to Space Haven. Good work, Dr. Thumbs, with your spacesuit. Now, I have been educated by many of you in the comments that if somebody's wearing a spacesuit, you better check through your sensors here and make sure everything's okay. So water vapor, obviously. Gases, no. CO2 seems pretty good everywhere. O2 levels are nominal, one could say. A little bit of oxygen leaking around in here, probably being made by the plants. Paths, blah, blah, blah. This, comfort levels are low. Temperature, 47. Is this area too hot for... Maybe we shouldn't have an oxygen generator in here. Is this area too hot for people? 47 degrees? That seems fine, right? Again, I'm from Canada, so I don't really know. So he's got to come in here to take the suit off. At which point, Dr. Thumbs is like not liking where he is. Maybe. Okay, so we got to keep an eye on this area. I don't know. We're wasting a lot of energy to try to keep it cool. I think this is going through a lot of electricity. So maybe if I took this away, the temperature would just get out of control in here. Not sure, but at any rate, not a great space to be. Maybe that's why they're putting on the spacesuits. I don't see spacesuits anywhere else except for, of course, in here. No, wait. Owen is like, never mind. I don't need a spacesuit. I'll just figure it out. These two. It must be okay if you're in a room and 2 people walk in hazmat suits or spacesuits. Oh, Owen, figure yourself out. See, now he's come out this way, and done that. Open door. Where's it? Here, go. Take the spacesuit off and just go about your life, please. If you walk into a room and then there's a bunch of people in there that enter with with spacesuits and hazmat suits on, you're gonna want to get out of there. That's gonna be a problem. Get out of there. All right, let's jump. So in today's episode, we have a couple of goals. One is to find energy blocks, and maybe we can make those with the advanced assembler, I'm hoping. I have been warned by the valiant subscribers that super blocks, which I need to make the targeting jammer, are not makeable, fabricatable by my team. They are, unfortunately... the only way to get them is through trade, I am being told. And that's true. Like, I haven't seen any of the abilities to make super blocks, so that seems to bear out. Once this is done, once all these jobs are done, which it looks like we've just gotten started, I'm going to swap this out for the advanced assembler. We're going to start going on energy blocks, at which point we would be able to start our new ship. So we kind of need to save up energy rods, I think, and water, so we can sit here for a while it's built. I think I kind of want to do a full build. Like, I want to just build it and then be done in one go. Just land, build, be done. Populate it with staff. Staff it. Man it, I believe, is the old term. Fill it with men. And then be out of there. I don't want to, like, build a little box and then fly around with a little box for a while, because we're getting into some late game stuff. We're getting into some hairy stuff here. And first we need to get out of this alien-infested area. But to do that, we have this derelict, maybe another one. We don't know what's here. But we've got a lot of bugs to slay after we pick up this carbon, of course. So sit back, relax, and watch as I hopefully don't get the entire crew killed on board the SCS Fourchette. What is the ship we're going to make next? Well, in the comments, people were talking about a lot of, like, they kind of want to see, and I kind of agree with them, like a colony ship. Like, a lot of people, a lot of food growth, and then that means we could maybe kind of cycle this thing out and get some more beds in here, and then a third shuttle bay here, I think, would be the dream. At which point now we have our, like, a battleship, basically, which would be, you know, sweet. Then maybe we can even make some more room in this area for more fabrication. which is a ways away from storage. I realize that that's kind of stupid. But maybe we could move these items down there or something like that, and then that frees up this area for some fabrication. Maybe a spacesuit door is in order in this area, and that might help us with a lot of environment control. But really, it's like, okay, maybe manufacturing happens here, and maybe solar flare. Shields are up. That should help mitigate most of the damage of the solar flare, so I'm not too worried about it. Good luck, you guys. The three of you are Roni, Lawson, and Tank. Y'all about to get some suntans, but that's okay. Now, one thing I kind of wanted to do was also take a look at their at what we're doing here. Because, for instance, take a look at this. Babyface, minus 98. Tank has it out for Babyface. Hates Babyface. Is a little bit lonely, so it could be, like, I just kind of want to figure out whose fault it is. Just going to look through here. Owen, Persephone, lonely, fine, but nothing. Okay, Babyface -1. That's not really a problem with Babyface or Tony. I mean, or Tank, sorry. Roni, Babyface 8. Kind of like Babyface. Now, Tank, you don't seem to have a relationship with Tank. That's okay. I have split up some of their schedule, some of their interactions a little bit, just because there was a lot of folks all in the 1,400 hours mark, trying to get food and hang out with each other. So I'm trying to split it up a little bit. But I think if you wanted to really get into it, you could also really dial in who hangs out with who based on how much they feel, what they feel about each other. Now, Babyface hates Cassia, hates Tank. Of course, they have a fight. But overall, the relationships are okay. He's not really in love with anybody. Cassia, not doing so great either. -55 on Babyface, -44 on Tank. So there's like maybe there's like a love triangle thing going on between Tank and Cassia and Babyface. I mean, it sucks that your name is Babyface. I wonder how you feel about that. -6 with the captain of the entire vessel. Excuse me. Now, Persephone, I knew we didn't like. Oh, great, a solar flare and incoming micrometeoroids. Great. Yeah. This is a great sector. Yeah, we love being here. I've talked in the past about Persephone, and I am a little worried that maybe she's this season's Shifty Hal. Persephone, oh my goodness. -11. Okay, fine. -11. -20 with Cassia. -30 with Lila. -49 with the captain of the actual ship. -34 with Frank, who's, I think, been around since the beginning. Hey, Persephone, relax. What's your deal? You're needy. Social, -12. Needs to be around others, or will feel quickly overwhelmed by loneliness. Yeah, okay, that's fair, but then why are you so mean to everybody? You hate everybody so much. I have nothing else here to suggest that I mean, maybe your zest count is low, but I don't know. You don't necessarily need to be zesty to make friends. I have perfectly bland friends. That's rude. I'm a perfectly bland friend. I just sit around playing Space Haven all day. That's, come on, Persephone. This can't be the reason you hate everybody. Intelligence 5? I think you're pretty smart. Somewhat smart. Oh my goodness. Marie, intelligence 0. This crew, I tell you, yeah, she's been neurotic and a bit dumb too. Maybe she shouldn't be. Maybe this is why I haven't heard from anybody, because she's operating the operations console. Doesn't know how to pick up the phone, the space phone. All right, we are just about done mining this coal. With that, okay, craft hit by micrometeoroid. That's fine. Shields are holding steady with nobody even running the shields. It's because we have the 2 shield things, isn't it? That's great. Nobody seems to be... Oh, Lawson. What is this, a broken heart situation? What do we have? Needs a medical bed. From a concussion. Did you just get into a fight? Or was it from the micrometeoroids? It could have been from the micrometeoroids. We might even just get out of here before this solar flare hits. I think we're good, actually. Yeah, we're missing 1 craft, which is just dropping off its load. And then it's got old Tank. Coming in here, hates Cassia, hates Babyface. Pretty okay with everyone else. Oh, Roni with the concussion. Maybe Roni was kind of like fighting for you. Okay, we do have a hungry situation. And the concussion is also regressing. And Lawson, what are you in here for? Or, you know what, maybe I missed was food is good, concussion regressing, lonely. What I would love to see, similar to RimWorld, is like an event log to know exactly what did happen. I mean, maybe there's one up here. So it could either be the micrometeoroids, although the shields are operational. Let's get out of here. I'm also wondering if it was going in here and trying to deal with these prisoners. Caused a bit of a fight. We do have a lot of prisoners on hand. Insufficient. Oh, no, that's fine. Whatever that is, that's fine. So I'm going to keep an eye on those prisoners. Maybe we'll start recruiting them. Although it seems like they're still fighting, maybe. I don't know. We don't know where they got those concussions from. And I think that's... I mean, honestly, like, let's talk about this game and the devs. We know that... Oh, my goodness. Look at the size of this ship. We know that that something... that there's going to be something like that at some point. Now, I don't know that I can dock... Let's draft this shuttle here. And dock it. Yeah, no, we can't dock there, so we have to go in through the airlocks. Now, let's use a bit of strategy this time. I'm thinking, as opposed to every episode I make of this show. It got a little spicy last time, so I'm thinking we drop off 2 full platoons here and 1 platoon here. This platoon maybe secures some firing lines a little bit, while this platoon steadily works towards them. They join up anywhere they can. We'll see how dangerous it is. We join up with this sort of quick response team and then clear the back of the ship, establish a beachhead, and then clear forward. So maybe with 2 teams, and a 3rd team stays back for any spiders that decide to go for a little jog to see who they can kill. So that is the plan today. Now, all my fire teams are currently ready and not in the hospital for anything. And so, the captain commands them all to meet in the... Let's get this here, this here, this here. There we go. Right there. Commands them all to meet in the shuttle bay. Scump, scump, dum dum dum. That's the bad guy song. You know what? This isn't really Star Wars. This is more Starship Troopers at this point, because we're gonna go kill a lot of bugs. Look at this crew. Hey, Aurelia, you want to chill with the spacesuit thing? I'm trying to give orders here. All right. Listen up. This is Captain Annie saying this. We're headed over. We're headed over to the IRS Mary Shelley. We're going to find out what happened on the Mary Shelley. I think maybe that was even one of these, wasn't it? Here it is, the IRS Mary Shelley. We have finally found it. We've read all this, and that was homework, by the way. For those of you watching, you need to find the Mary Shelley logs and read them. They are delightful. We find out, you know, what happens. Basically, they starve to death. And we're heading over there. Things are not looking great. It's going to get spicy. I want the first 2 teams, you are going to go ahead. Teams 2 and 3 are going to go ahead and establish a secure connection inside the ship. Get us our initial entry, at which point I will join. This is all Captain Annie. Maybe that's why people don't like Captain Annie. They're like, she's like, you go get it set up first, and then I'll come around next. Make sure it's safe and healthy and all that for me, and then I'll join, you know, after you guys do the initial shoots. But hey, she's the captain. That is her prerogative. She shouldn't even be going on these away missions anyway. Aurelia, Wednesday, and Tony come out. Immediately, there is a hauler there. Not ideal. Looks like they're going to deal with it pretty quickly, though, so that's okay. All right, Team 3. There's another one coming. Oh, my goodness. This is going to be spicy. This is going to be real spicy. Yep. Okay. So as soon as they come into this kind of cheesy area here, we're not taking a lot of hits, but they are. There's a lot of them. This is bad. This is really bad. This is quite bad. Hurry up. Okay, this is spicy. Okay, Lila's taking some pretty bad hits. We can see that happening here. Team 1 joins up. Team 1 is on board. Heads over. Team 2, you're there. Team 3, how are we doing? Aurelia, not doing great. More haulers coming in as we speak. Everybody seems okay, though. They're still up and alive and doing it. Lila's taking a bit of injuries here. Team 2, carefully move out, but prepare to get back on your ship if you need to. Okay, Aurelia's down. This is not good for Aurelia. That's okay. The captain shows up. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, Team 3 heads out. Okay, Marie, I'm going to want you to pick up Aurelia here and get her on board. Now, Marie, I want you to join in the festivities, of course. Now, this ship needs to dock back home. Now, let's check in on Team 2. Things are going okay here. This is not ideal. This is going to be the biggest ship clearing we've ever had. Who took that hit? Was that Aurelia? Oh, no, that was the captain. Captain Annie takes a giant hit. We need to get Team 2 over here ASAP, but it could be dangerous for them to join up. Okay, it's full of bugs. If we can join them up, this is going to be a much more powerful force here. Deal with that bug. Come on. Careful, Lila. How are we doing here? Maybe if we spread out a little bit? I'm not sure. Lila's taking some hits. We don't have a lot of time here. Lila's not going to make it. Okay, hang on. Here's what we're going to do. Lila, you join the rest of them. You 3 turn around and smoke that spider. Like that! Exactly. Watch out, there's a hauler coming. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is spicy. Team 2, come over here. Team 1 and 2. Oh my goodness. Okay. We need to get rid of some of these eggs, I think. If we can get rid of some of the eggs, that will lower the amount of badness coming in through here. Team 3, I want you to head through here and see what you can see if you can deal with these eggs. Team 1 and 2, spread out a little bit and continue maintaining this beachhead and smoking those haulers. Oh, this is the spiciest ship I've ever run into. This feels like a boss ship almost. Lila, pull yourself out of there. Where's Lila? Oh, I cannot see her. Okay, pull out. Okay, that's good. We kind of have them up against the metal bars here. Okay, get some O2. All right, we need to bring this ship back and forth, I think, because we need to supply O2. And let's actually bring this ship over here to keep this thing full of O2 so we can keep supplying our teams. Oops, you guys don't move. All right, you guys come back in. So Team 3 gets back here. Team 2, I want you guys to go and get some O2. The MFS Nighthawk has entered. That's all right, we're kind of busy. All right, you guys go get some O2. Team 3 back in there. See if you can blast a hole through this wall, maybe. All right, and how are we doing? Oxygen is low. Everyone's good for oxygen right now. Team 1 and 2, move forward. Careful. All right, Team 3, get yeah, see if we can. There we go, good work, my friends. I don't know what I was saying there. God, I'm just like, I'm actually sweating again. This could be bad. Or maybe we've dealt with the worst. I'm not sure. Looks like we're still spawning some more spiders. I don't know if I should have left Team 3 down here like this. Oh, I know what the problem is. Team 3 is currently trying to get Aurelia, but Aurelia needs medical attention, I think. We can't have Aurelia back here. That's all right. We'll keep microing you a little bit. Team 1 and 2 further down the hallway, while Team 3 does the extremely important work of clearing out the alien bugs. And all these friggin' eggs. That's so many eggs. That's bad. This ship is a problem. All right, Team 1, stay frosty. How are we doing for health? Lila's not doing great. Team 3 is doing okay. They're very carefully advancing forward. Team 1, nothing in there. Move forward slightly. Prepare, for those doors are going to open. I can't believe we found it. The Mary Shelley. Hopefully there's some goodies on this ship. I mean, again, not that I'm trying to profit off of the poor crew that died, but like, you know, come on. Not doing this for free, you know what I mean? Go get some food out of this deal. All right, Team 1, next room is free. Move down. Okay, Team 3, how are we doing? All right, it looks like, well, let's grab some O2 top-ups. It looks like we've cleared this area. Although I would hate to be caught out alone. I think you might need to join this other team. All right, Team 2 and 1, let's get in here. It's going to be spicy. It's not looking too spicy. I want you guys to check around here a little bit because you'll be close to the rest of our teams. Captain Annie, get in there a bit more. Okay, good. I thought for sure we were going to get some losses, and I think I've spoken too soon. I'm sure somebody's going to die now that I've said that. All right. There we go. There's a spider. Actually, let's have you guys float out there. You know what Team 3 needs to do, honestly, is it needs to cover their escape. Oh, and smoke that spider. Smoke him. I said smoke him. Don't lightly tap him. All right, Team 1 and 2, let's go. Team 1, check that. Check this door. Team 2, clear this room. Is this like a boss? A boss ship, maybe? Is this supposed to be like a boss level? This is tense. Tense and dangerous and scary. Get that spider. Don't let him eat Tanya. Ugh, classic Tanya. I was getting eaten by bugs. All right, I want you to secure our exit here. That's your jobs. We might... Oh, we got a problem with Lila. We got an O2 problem. All right, I think we need to go... We need to double back. We're going to bring Team 3 down. We need to go get some O2, I think. Yeah, let's go this way. Now, does this have any O2 left in it? Can't click on it. We don't want to be losing anybody here. Team 3, you move forward, but carefully. We've cleared this area of bugs. Should be okay. Got a decent amount of oxygen in here. We've got 990 oxygen in there. I think keeping them oxygenated is going to be the trick to surviving this thing. All right, Tanya. Is there any O2 left in this thing? Go get some O2. Team 1 is all oxygenated. Get back in there. Team 2, all oxygenated. Good work. All right, how are we doing for O2? Bad. Okay, let's dock you. And let's take you home. All right. Team 3, go check out this hallway. Team 1 and 2, let's move forward as one large force. I think this is an okay situation to leave these guys to mop this up. I think we're going to be okay, but we don't know what's down in this command sector. Here, Team 1, while you're waiting, go clear this room. What do we have in here? Research desk. Autopsy thing. Again, the autopsy thing is shoved in really close with no footprint. Lucky. All right, we'll get Team 2 to do this. I mean, Team 3, rather. Oh, my goodness. Oh, and we've got potentially somebody to rescue here. Roast that bug. Good work. Team 3, check that room. Team 1, go check this room. 2, let's come here and free that person from their horrible, horrible prison. Okay, you guys check the next room. Clear the next room. Oh my goodness. I think we've done it. So who do we have? What are we dealing with here? Who do we not have? Where's the... Where's this new person? 1, 2... Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Team 2. Lori, are you the new person? You're drafted? Let's see what we're dealing with. Relationships? None. Yeah, this is our new person. Laura here. Okay, okay. Construction 2, Industry 2. Meh. Mining 2. Meh. Botany 0. Great. Medical 0. Great. Awesome. Really, really fun. You're fun to have. Weapons 3. Surrender minus 25. Hopefully because of the do you have any, you don't have any guns on you, do you? No. Hopefully because of the fact that she is just been rescued or is wearing a spacesuit, I think. I think that's what people have told me is the thing. Team 3, let's get you to check this room. Oh my goodness, careful. I led them right into it. All right, let's go collect the data. Why is Team 2 not really listening? That's weird. I mean, it's good that they weren't listening, but I do want them to listen. This ship is cool. This is a very cool ship. We finally discovered what happened to the Mary Shelley. And unfortunately, it is the same fate that befalls most in this dreadful, dreadful space. Oh boy. Found the eggs. Clear out the eggs. Team 3, how are you doing? You've explored that room, so let's go in here. Be careful, though. Be careful. This thing is giant. Look at the size of this ship. I can't wait to build one of these. I think this is going to be... I mean, I think we're going to match... Tanya, what's your deal? What team are you with? 2. Get in there. I think we're going to try to match the same sort of design that we have here. Not the exact same shape and everything, but it's going to be a 3x1. But this looks like a 2x2 or a 2x3? Are you allowed 2x3? How do we get 2x3s? At any rate, we have, after that tense moment, cleared the MFS, or the IRS Mary Shelley. I'm sweating. That was tense. And all we got out of it was 6 meals. And some plastic. That's okay. But again, I want some energy blocks. I want something out of that deal. Good Lord. Wasn't that good. All right. Team 1, 2, and 3. You're now free to go. Let's make sure we didn't accidentally draft Aurelia, who is currently getting the attention she needs. Guys, you need to stop getting, you know, concussions, Lawson. Okay, we're going to need these beds. Actually, we need a much larger med bay for when we eventually turn this into a more combative ship. And I think we can get that done. Like, you know, this will free up some space here, so we can use this as like sort of a boarding area. Maybe we can move some storage over there. I don't know. We'll free this up. We'll figure this out. The other thing I want to set them doing is some of this salvage. Let's not transfer any of it, because I kind of just want to do it all. All right. And then, how are we doing for O2? Yeah, there's just nothing here, because it's got 2 big holes blown in it, so that's fine to kind of do that. I'm not going to transfer any of it just to see what we're dealing with, and then I don't want them to start clogging up all of the... Oh, we got a problem. All right, we're just waiting for people. We're waiting for ships to help transfer people. But we're going to keep an eye on this here. We've got a couple of issues, but it looks like everyone's okay. And I believe was... It's not Tanya. Who was the new person? I've already forgotten who it was. I might have to literally go back, Lori, in the episode and find out who it was. Craving for carbohydrates, minor discomfort, space fatigue. We're going to need stories for these people, too. I want backstories. Nice 25. Lori, where are you? So you're about to get taken over to the new ship. Congratulations, as you are the only person having successfully survived the wreck of the Mary Shelley. Now, as we pick the bones, let's take a look at the Nighthawk and see if they have anything for us. Optronics, Quantronics components, which we have 6. They kind of look like condoms. I think I've said that before, but... no energy blocks. Come on, guys. Trying to build a new ship here. I need some energy blocks. I think we should get that water off their hands. We've got a lot of money. We should try to keep our water stocks high. You know what? I'm even just going to pay for it. I'm not even going to try to trade for it. Although we should trade for it just to empty out our storage a little bit, so we'll do that. But I just want to make sure that our water doesn't dip. We have a little bit of ice, and this is very high, don't get me wrong, but it could be better. It could be stronger. Here, they can have, we'll sell them 1 rifle, and we'll sell them... So while the good work of picking apart the ship and using it, you know, putting it to good use on our vessel is going on, I read through all the entries of the Mary Shelley just to kind of remember what had gone on. Now the Mary Shelley, I don't know if everybody has the same ships in the game. I'm trying to remember if I've seen all these names before. I kind of thought I had. At any rate, the Mary Shelley was a ship where they found an alien egg and brought it on board, and then started scanning it and trying to do some science to it. Unfortunately, there was some kind of artifact or signal that set it off, that woke up the bugs, and then they went around taking over the crew and planting eggs inside of them. Very alien style, right? Classic alien story, you know what I mean? You ever had a rough time where the aliens plant eggs in all your buddies and you lose all your friends, and then you gotta lock yourself in a room, and then eventually you kill yourself because of how bad the aliens are? Ugh, talk about a rough Monday. So anyway, the crew of the Mary Shelley had a really rough Monday. And what it does say at the end, though, here is, please use the artifact, send the control signal, and stop them. And please forgive me. My spirit will sleep in peace. Or if it thinks, it will surely not think thus. Farewell. Very eloquent, very spooky. Now, I'm sure that also means that Mary? No, wait, I keep forgetting Lori, has some pretty rough stories to tell us. Sadly, she's not really telling us now. She's sleeping a long sleep that she must need. So we're gonna let her sleep. I might need another bed. I'm hoping I've got enough beds for everyone. No, it doesn't look like it do. It looks like Owen and Babyface are... Is there somebody sleeping down there? No, Owen's found that bed. Babyface is lying down there. So I need to make 2 more beds here. Now that I know that they can get into them, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to make another bunk right there. So we're going to have to move this light somewheres else. Oh, we can't. It'll be too dim if I do that. So we'll get another bunk bed here, and that at least gives... Oh, sorry, Kathy. That at least gives 1 other person a place to sleep. And then it looks like if I put Marie on the crew's side of things... I mean, Lori. Although she's a good shooter. So who are my weak shooters here? I could probably get them out of here. Weapons 1, accuracy 30. Oh, she's got a suit on, though, so don't let that throw you off. Weapons 1, accuracy 65, iron-willed, immune to being panicked. Dorian's pretty good to have around, to be honest. Aurelia, you didn't do great, but that might not necessarily be on you. 356, needy, surrenders -10. How does this compare to Lori? Talkative, that's great. Weapons 3, accuracy 48. 48, surrender 25. Lori, we just got to make you one of the regular, you know, one of the greens. You're going to be one of the wait, who's the crew that's just stays on the ship? The yellow shirts and the greens, I think. No, the greens are the soldiers. Okay, yeah, so you can keep your cool orange outfit cuz I like it. Lori's get out of there. You can keep that outfit. But we're going to shift you over so you can sleep with the you know, the maintenance crew, if you will, not to be rude about it. So these are the shooters. Babyface here. Now, hang on, because maybe I'm wrong. I don't have all my shooty team on the same schedule. It's tough to tell here. I'm going to have to count all these. I'm going to count all these, and then we're going to figure out who, you know, how out of control our sleep schedules are here. All right, so we have 12 on the first shift and 11 on the next shift. So what I'm thinking I do here is I create another sleep shift. So what do we need? We need 5 hours of sleep. So we need to free up some beds here, especially on the 12 side, because Lori is about to join you. So Lori is about to get this is going to be the new schedule. So you need at least 5 of sleep. So we're going to give you a 5 spot of sleep here, and that's usually covered with some free time, so you're gonna get that free time slot, and you can have this free time slot as well, and then the rest is working. So Lori, this is the new sleep schedule. You've got 5-hour work, a break, a 10-hour working day, and then nice 2 hours of break, 5 sleep hours, an hour. I think that's about right. Did we give them more sleep? Are we, you know, are we kind of screwing them up mentally? They're not getting enough sleep. Let's give them another hour of sleep. Okay. Free time. We have enough people. Here's the thing. We have enough people. So if you have the weird shift, you get a little bit more sleep. All right. So let's give that to... I see we have Marie. These are my captain's shooting team. And they're on the crew schedule as well. Well, it is what it is. So let's get Babyface... no, wait, let's copy Lori's thing and give it to Babyface. And let's give that to some of these folks, too, here. So let's get Owen on that schedule. And let's get Tank, maybe, Tanya. No, Tanya's a shooty team, I think. We got to get these colors done here. I'm gonna go through these colors, and I think the shooty team needs to be just all black now, just so I can easily spot them. Tatiana Irie. Let's put you there. Okay, so we've split up our sleepy team a little bit better. The central shift here, which is all the shooty teams, does need to be cleaned up a little bit, but let's go through here and make sure that everybody who's on a shooty team has a color that I can recognize a little easier. And so I think it's going to have to be all black. All right. Let me introduce you to the new uniform layout and organization for the crew of the SCS Fourchette. Of course, you have Captain Annie here, and she will always be wearing Command Red. Let's get rid of that short sleeve shirt. Come on. She's running a very large ship. No short sleeves here. Come on. This isn't a summer camp. The command shooters, the command team also is wearing red now. So these kind of, Cassia, Marie, and Miles are kind of like our command staff, if you will. So they're kind of the highest ranking on the ship. Now we have Team 2 and 3, which now, unfortunately, look the same. Again, I'm not all for conformity. I don't like conformity. You gotta stick out, blah, 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 be yourself, blah, 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 be brave. But there's not time for that, okay? Like I just said, this isn't summer camp where that kind of stuff is encouraged. This is a ship that needs to be tightly run and highly organized. And so they all have the dark attire that will help them hide when they're making their assaults. Except for the red coats here. So, yeah, this doesn't bode well for Miles. Then we have the brown coats. Now, this isn't a very exciting-looking crew is one thing, but, you know, it's a little more dull, but I kind of like it. Actually, what I don't like is that they're all using this as a hallway. I think I'm going to take out that door. Let's lock that door. Yeah, so this whole layout is a little more bland, but the brown coats remind me that they're basically just here for some like botany, mining, gunning, like that, you know, that kind of stuff, research. So they are ship operations experts. That's their primary job. So if we lost Team 2 and 3, heaven forbid we lose Team 1, then they would definitely still keep this ship humming along quite nicely. And then, of course, you have Aura, Roni, and Dr. Thumbs. And these are our medical professionals. Roni's only a 2, though, I think, but we gave him a blue shirt. We're going to let him be a blue shirt. I don't know, he's a young doctor. So this gives us 3 dedicated medical staff who will max out their med stats, or their priority, so they're only doing doctor work. Frank, you put the suit on the wrong direction again. That's all right, Frank. You never were a smart person, but that's why we gave you a shotgun to use. So yeah, that is the layout. This is the team structure. We have, of course, all of these prisoners we're working on. Maybe I might even try to sell them back to the Slavers Guild, you know, see if we can make some money. We're going to trade with these cultists. We're going to keep carving this ship apart and see what we're dealing with here. Right now, we mostly just have scrap, so we can decide what scrap we need and what we have room for on this steadily filling ship. But let's first see what the Cult of New Haven wants to give us. Go take a look at this old... Wow, very cool ship. Very cool design. Armed to the teeth, of course. Man, do I ever want some super blocks. Could really protect us from, you know, taking too many rounds to the face. Now, they don't have much for us to trade. I'll probably grab that water again, as I am known to do. So we'll just grab that water. Again, we are loaded with cash. And I think I'll trade some random junk that we maybe don't need so much of. Not a lot of random junk. Let's get rid of these 4 things. But that's not going to clear up much room in storage. Let's get rid of monster meat. I mean, we can recycle it, but who's got the time? All right, so that last trade, actually, we lost a bit of money because they had none. But now they have some of my money, so we're just going to trade and, you know, get it back. So let's do that, and let's not trade too much monster meat because we can recycle a bit of it. And let's see what they really pay top dollar for. Of course, these things, but I don't really want to sell most of these. Yeah, I kind of want to keep all that stuff. So yeah, it is top dollar. It is very valuable, I understand, but hey, it is to me too. Such is space, my friend. Here, have some chemicals. There, that'll free up my ship. Oh, no, wait, we can't do that. We're about to lose money again. So we'll just do this one. Well, here, have some fibers. All right, we're just about cleaning out the rest of this ship. I'm going to leave a lot of this scrap behind because our ship is just stock full of stuff. I might actually need to... I mean, are we even... Yeah, we're barely mass supported, so I'm going to add a little more storage, unfortunately. Oh boy, even one more storage, if this gets filled up, would have us not mass supported anymore. But I think it's necessary just to keep this ship trucking along. Otherwise, I think logistics are going to start to get real funky if there's no storage. This is done with all the steel plates, which also probably didn't help. We had a lot of steel plates made. But once I start making these energy blocks, which I'm hoping the advanced assembler lets me do, then we'll start to really peel through some of our resources. I'm not sure what we need for energy blocks. I kind of totally forget. Actually, maybe it'll tell us now that we've researched it. Resource. Advanced assembler here. It needs... Ah, crap. It needs infra blocks. So not steel plates or anything. And it needs fused cells. It needs these things, energy cells, which we are... I mean, it's tough to come by those. I believe they're made in the chemical refinery, though, now. So, nope, I'm wrong. They are made in the... Nope, I'm wrong still. Where are they made? We need to make a bunch of those first, I guess. So they're probably made in the assembler, I would assume? I am also wrong. Okay, where do we make these friggin' things? Why do I forget? Well, I mean, in my defense, it moves around a lot. I'm pretty sure... Okay, so I maybe can't make them yet. Maybe they're made in the, something that I never researched a long time ago, which was the microweaver? Optronics fabricator, maybe? Anyway, let's start researching that. We are working on our X3 power generator, but maybe we need the Optronics generator, and maybe that's how you make, fused cells, or whatever they're called, energy cells. I'm sure you're all watching and screaming at your screens right now. I wish you could jump through to be with me and tell me how to make these. I will figure it out in a moment, though. I can just tell. I can just feel I'm about to figure it out. Man, hopefully it's not that other thing that I have to research. Otherwise, I'm not going to get a lot of energy blocks, and we are not building a new ship for a long time. Maybe I should just... That's not a bad idea. I should make a bunch of explosive ammunition and sell that. That's going to probably help me. So maybe the advanced assembler is nothing to worry about for the moment, unfortunately. Surely it's in the assembler? No. Where is it? Well, there you go. It's definitely the Optronics fabricator. I am an absolute fool. An absolute fool who, while trying to do YouTube videos, doesn't just read the description right here and see energy cells. This is a very important machine that I have not built for a very long time in this game. But yeah, this research tree, very helpful, of course. For I would say some things are way more helpfuler than others, like the power generator, of course, and the energy refinery. You can go quite a ways into the late game without the means to make everything. But we will eventually put an Optronics fabricator here. In the meantime, maybe we should run off a bunch of... What are we low on? It says we're low on oranges, which we need to make IV fluid, I think? Yeah. So the IV fluid situation is getting a bit low. We'll keep an eye on that, but we don't need much. We need steel plates, so that's good to know, to make some explosive ammunition. So let's make like 15 rounds of those, and maybe see if we can't get some hot cash, or use them to trade for super blocks eventually. I think we're gonna check in with these guys. They're at a 4.1%. Some of them are better, some of them are worse. Hard to tell with those two. 4.3 and a 2.2. So let's get these guys. Start recruiting those ones. And we'll leave Liam and Barag to kind of think about what they've done for a bit, you know? Although he's a 4.1, but what do you want from me? All right, Kessia seems to have some nausea problems and has thrown up all over the floor. I think, unfortunately, she's probably been... Oh, she's hungry. Okay, let's override that and get you some food or something. Override whatever work task you have. Maybe it's because she's only eating algae. Although it looks like some people are getting some meals from here. Our food situation has grown fairly dire. Okay, she apparently didn't feel like eating, even though her food's at 0. I'm going to override that and give you another meal, Cassia. Please go get some food. All right, so yeah, so she's eating algae again. It has helped her. The nausea seems to have gone away, and it's definitely filled up the food. So we're not going to have a problem with her nausea anytime soon, or starvation, but... Definitely, we're having some trouble with food in general. That said, as a strategy, I don't think this is the worst idea. You have a lot of algae dispensers. Sure, we're probably going through water a little faster than we would if we were making enough food. Although I'm not 100% sure on that math. Maybe, just maybe, this is a decent way to keep your crew in the air. And then every so often, everyone gets, or a few people, I guess, get a nice meal. Let's take a look here at our food. So 0.7... makes 1 fruit for 0.7 water. Almost a whole water to make fruit. To make a fruit, which again, makes sense. 0.7 for all that. The algae dispenser, see, this is the problem, folks. You get raw food, which might not be as good, but it's 0.1 water. So this is actually using way less water to feed them mostly on algae and every so often on good food. And that's probably also why our water management has been so easy for so long. All right, we're not mass supported anymore. This is a bad news situation. Keep recycling that stuff. Keep breaking it down into more useful items, please. And we'll get through some steel plates this way as well. Things are looking up, but slowly. Things are looking very slowly upwards. Upwardsly slowly. The shuttle is docked. The mass is not supported, and so, unfortunately, at a slight loss, we jump. Again, I'm not too worried about it. We have a lot of fuel, but as I can see, my hyperjumps are a little lower. We're going to go check out this derelict vessel, then through here, and then we are getting out of here. So let's go find out what this derelict vessel has in store for us. Oh my goodness, another... Oh, wow, this is a good haul. I don't think we're going to get through this all in one episode. There is a lot to do in this alien-infested part of the space. We have 2 ships to clear. And we don't want to do it too slowly. I am confident now, hear me out, that we can clear these vessels fairly speedily. I'm going to join this vessel here and move our way through rather than here, because then that splits our crew. We can't clear the ship once through. And we're going to take the... Oh, we've got a problem with the shields because we are in a nebula space. So I'm going to turn logistics off on these and off on the shields console as well, just to make sure we have some redundancy there. I don't want anybody wasting energy cells, especially once I found out how hard it is to make them. So I think the captain's team can probably clear this out. Captain's team is about to go to bed, I guess. And our shooty teams look good for stamina, so let's draft them and get them on board here. And the shooty team, like, why is your stamina so low? Because you are coming up on sleep time. I see. Well, that's annoying. We're probably going to wake you up. We don't have a lot of time to sit around here just waiting for you all to get good sleeps. Now, Captain Annie, you are... Because our team has split up a little bit, you actually are on different sleep schedules, so I'm going to have to fix that as well. So let's dock here. And you know what? Just because of that person's comment, they like seeing docking through an open hole, so let's dock through this open hole and just kind of attack it at both things. So this team's job will be to establish a bit of a beachhead here and attract some of the fire, while these guys clear up till there. And then Team 1 has a little bit of a sleepy job to do, because we need to figure out what sleep schedule to put that friggin' team on. So I'm going to get that done right now, and then we'll board. All right, so we now have Annie and the command team are actually sleeping quite into the evening here, which kind of makes sense to me, actually, to be honest. So they have this sleep schedule right here, which is pretty packed now. Now it's almost the most full one, but again, we've split it up enough that I'm not too worried about beds. Now it's time to board and get to work. So Team 3 is going to head in through here. Team 2... can establish the beachhead. Here comes a hauler, so make sure you are... let's get a firing line back a little bit. And then, wait, let's hang out just in case we're worried about this. Okay, so Tanya takes a little hit, and the hauler does seem to be floating. That's okay. We're going to board here and get Team 1 drafted and ready for action. Meanwhile, Team 2... Oh my goodness. What in the absolute heck is going on here? Except, Tanya took a huge round to the face, apparently. That took all her stamina out. So this ship... Come here. Come here, ship. Come back. This ship is... We're going to have to stick around for a second here. This is not looking ideal. We might need to go get the command team. Now, their job, I think, was to distract. But instead, I got distracted, so that's not ideal. But again, this was the team that took on a lot. In the last run, we took on a very large ship full of angry bugs. So this shouldn't be a problem for them in theory. We do have another hauler coming already. Let's get on board. And Wednesday, be careful. Let's back into this room here. While that hauler comes around here. Get on board, get on board! Okay, good. Now we have this hauler floating around. So that's good to know. Oops, careful. Careful. All right, you guys come back here. So let's get this ship. No, I know what to do. These three come back out. Careful. Persephone. Okay, good. You guys don't... Oh my goodness, another one. All right, here. You guys meet here. The three of you are going to meet here. Ooh, boy, that's a lot of haulers. This is going to be bad. We need to get Team 1 over here, I think. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's dock this ship over here and get her out of there. Tanya's not doing great. Now, all these haulers... where's a better... Okay, this could be good. So they take on Persephone. Persephone, let's pull you back here. I do pause a lot, which is maybe not great, but then that brings him into this firing hallway. Perfect. Okay, Dorian, your job now is to go get yourself another hauler. There's one. Okay, Dorian, now your job is to run for your life. No, Dorian, be careful. Sorry. Okay, good. Roasted. Okay, now this is not ideal. Okay, that's okay. Dorian's gonna get hit again. Not great. Dorian's down. That took a lot of Dorian's stamina there. Okay. Don't worry, Dorian. We're coming back. We will avenge you. I'll be honest. I think they got this in the bag. I think Dorian needs a little bit of his stamina back. Other than that, I think he's gonna be okay. Tanya is fine. So she's just going to sleep, I guess? Yeah, we need to get this other ship explored, so Tanya gets off easy. We were worried about her, so that's why we just kind of gave up on her. We got another spider, and we got another hauler here, so we're going to back up. Let's let them come to us. Wednesday takes a hit. Not ideal. There's a lot of haulers on this thing. I think I'm worried about Team 1, actually. The captain's team could be in for a rough adventure if this is the state of these little ships, even. All right, I guess we're just getting in here and getting filthy. Roasting some oh my goodness. This is wild behavior from these spiders. Okay, how are we doing, team? Everyone's doing good. Team 1 is docked and ready, but again, I'm not sure if this is a very good idea. Let's go through here, because they could float around in here taking pot shots at the bugs. All right, forward. We got a whole egg situation to destroy. Oh wait, hang on. Finish that spider first. There we go. All right, let's get in here, folks, and let's clear out this spider bug room. I know you're low on oxygen. Oh, Dorian, come and help, please. Everyone's kind of low on oxygen, but getting these eggs out of here is the absolute priority right now. All right, come clear this area, everybody. Team 1, are we ready? Almost. Okay, Team 2, back to Team 2. I think we cleared it. A couple of spiders left. We have some oxygen problems. We can't get into this room for some reason, which is annoying. We're getting split a little bit. Careful, Frank. We don't want to start losing people to oxygen problems right now. Okay, you guys explore this room. Okay, good. You guys explore this room. We're almost done here. More eggs, slowly. Team 1, what do we have? Looks like we got a hauler right away. See, the haulers can float through space, which is the troubling part. Annie has already taken a pretty bad hit, to be honest with you. Let's float through here and deal with that spider and these eggs. We got another hauler. Oh, totally misses, but takes Annie down. You guys need to shoot this bug. Do not let it get away with eating Annie. Oh, and they're both down. Okay, this is getting really bad here. Okay, so let's get you to go ahead and pick up the captain, which is obviously not ideal to have dying. Cassia's got that shotgun strength. Maybe you just keep taking out these eggs. Okay, I'm worried about haulers, but I'm pushing forward a little bit too much. Oh, I don't know what it was showing me. Okay, we're losing people here due to oxygen failures. We need to clear this ship. and get back to some oxygen quickly. Oh, they're all passing out. This is bad. Where's the other spider? Is it in here? Okay, folks, you got to get all the way down here to get some O2. Team 1, what are we dealing with? Cassia? Go search for eggs. Don't be a hauler in here. Oh, good. Okay, we got some oxygen in here. All right, that's good. Maybe, Cassia, you take a look here. Okay, craft drafted for a long time. I understand. We are trying to get... Oh, there we go. Kill that spider. Okay, we still haven't... Oh, this is bad news. We got Persephone. Oh, the ship has been explored. Okay, good. We can undraft them. They will go get oxygen on their own. Let's take a look at what we're dealing with here. We have... Oh, nothing. What a waste. All right, well, let's get this hull scrap, probably. Not much. And maybe the energy scrap. There we go. Cassia, are you our lone hero? I don't know if this is a good idea, Cassia. Who else do we have here? We do have them both, actually. Let's get back out in here. Captain Annie isn't going to get taken down by one hit to the face. Let's draft Captain Annie. Oh, they're all up. They are all... Okay, Team 1 is, like, raring to go right now. Team 1... Okay, draft. There we go. That was the problem. Miles wasn't drafted. Okay, can we clear this ship? Keep an eye on our thing. Persephone is down. Their health bars aren't that low. I think that they can get their oxygen sorted in time, I'm thinking. The door is open. We roast that bug. No problems. Okay, let's get these big ones done. Everybody seems to be up except for Persephone, who's down. We've got people getting their oxygen, so Tony's feeling good. Let's get Tony on... Yeah, exactly. Persephone picking up duty, and Dorian. Let's get you on those folks. Meanwhile, Team 1, back at the other ship, has all but cleared this one out. All right, good work. Oh, just roast the door. Yep, no big deal. Yeah, we just have to make sure to get rid of these big bugs. That's the main thing I want to do here. Oh, that spider kind of just surprised them all. One thing I'd love to do is maybe get a mod where they can shoot while they walk or something. But, you know, maybe it's way less accurate. That's fine. But it would be great to see them just kind of marching down the hallways, you know, mowing down those spiders. Or maybe it's something they have to, like, research or train at. I don't know. I'd be fine with that. Okay, let's check here. Okay, I'm not sure why we're getting... So there's a spider somewhere. Oh, this egg. I bet. There we are. What do we have on board this one? Oh, a much better haul. Look, 2 energy blocks even, just like I dreamed of having. Okay, this is looking pretty good. This is feeling great. That haul was much better. We should have just not even boarded that ship. I wish we could scan it, but again, that would take all the fun out of this extremely wonderful game. So, all things considered, we did okay. Now, we do have Tony over here having not needed to rescue anybody. This is the thing. If their health is okay, they tend to just recover. Aurelia's going to need some help, of course. Let's undraft this ship. That's causing a lot of problems. Maybe Lila. Yeah, see, again, Aurelia here. What do we have for oxygen? We're probably at 0, I imagine, on this thing. So Aurelia's going to pass out a few more times. But again, once their health is not regressing, they'll pass out, and that sucks, with no oxygen. Then they'll lie there. They don't actually take much more damage to their health when they're unconscious, which I've discovered is kind of a good strategy. If they are passed out, do not worry about them. You know, to a certain extent. You want to keep an eye on them. Like, these guys are all going to get back on the ship. They're all good. We're not worried about them. We're pretty much not worried about anybody anymore. We're seeing oxygen with everyone. Persephone, of course, she's taking another quick dirt nap. But that's all right, because she has oxygen. She has stamina coming back. Eventually, she's just going to get up and get back to work. Oh, my goodness. And like clockwork, my favorite Paul Zimmer song plays. This team has done well today. They've taken a lot of bites, taken a lot of scratches. The med bay is certainly not feeling lonely in this episode. A lot of people needing that medical attention. We've expanded to a 3rd sleeping category, was what I was going to say, I guess. Yeah. Let's get our advanced assembler in here and start going through at least some of our energy cells. Maybe we'll leave a few behind for the shields. We are getting ready for our next ship, which I think is going to really help us with some of our food problems. And feel free to weigh in on the food situation. I think algae might just be the best way to have huge crews. We're not going through nearly as much water as we are to make a proper meal. What kinds of cons are there to that? I don't know. I haven't lost many crew. The logistics are somewhat staying on top of. All the jobs are getting done. So I just don't know. I just don't know if it's that much of a problem. Cassia, let's check on you. You're just taking a little bit of a nap there again. See, now this is the thing. Without oxygen, and if they're awake and conscious, they start losing health. But once the stamina goes down, they pass out, and now they're not losing the health as fast. I mean, there's, you know, I'm happy for it, don't get me wrong, but physically speaking, you'd think that they would still be going through oxygen just because they're sleeping. But hey, who am I to complain? It'd be nice to... Yeah, let's just go get her, though. We should probably save her. I just don't want her, like... There we go. Let's get Cassia. Okay, she keeps passing out. Okay, Gabby, why don't you just pick her up? All right, this is the last act for our episode. It's just friggin' saving Cassia. Just Cassia, get some oxygen. All right, and then we'll undraft this ship, and then they can go do their business. As the 69th Median undocks from this sad, sad ship that met a terrible fate, the SCS Fourchette considers itself lucky. The hull's filled with the stalwart crew, all on nice, comfortable, different sleeping schedules. Marie and Miles having a good sleep. Miles, or Marie rather, took the nice bed this time. That's all right. Captain Annie, asleep, comfortable, knowing her ship is well served. Well stocked, except for food. And well set up for the future. Meanwhile, in the prison, these folks gather around, talking about whether or not they should just join. I don't know. Maybe we should just join. Maybe we can get out of this algae. Little do they know everyone's eating algae, but maybe they're hoping for a better life, and maybe they're starting to reconsider their terrible, terrible slaving ways. And if not, we'll just space them all. Or at least sell back the crappy ones. I think we're going to sell them back to the next slaver ship we find, and then attack the slaver ship. You know, just to give ourselves something to do. But I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you found it to be some truly solid content. And we will see you all in the next episode of Space Haven.